Whether you're about to dip your toes into moving to Colorado for the first time, or you're a seasoned pro explorer of Colorado, you've just clicked into the ultimate guide for your inaugural visit to Colorado. Get ready to unlock the secrets of creating the best trip, from the allure of the northern Colorado communities to the charm of the southern slopes. We've got the insider scoop that's going to make the first visit an unforgettable adventure. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's embark on your Colorado journey together. Whether you're here for the majestic mountains, the city lights, or the unbeatable lifestyle, we've got the tips and tricks to ensure the first visit is nothing short of spectacular. Let's dive into the Colorado experience, the gateway to your potential new home. And if you like these videos, if you could like, subscribe, and share, I always appreciate the help. And if you're ready to make the next step to moving to Colorado, feel free to reach out to me and let's get started on your next adventure. My first advice for a newbie to Colorado or a seasoned expert is to find a realtor you can mesh with and can provide you with the first-time guidance on areas worth exploring based off your preferences. As a realtor, and here at Soukup Real Estate Services, we have each over 8+ years of living in northern Colorado, and I also have spent some time living in southern Colorado as well, and we can help navigate the terrain like the neighborhoods, pricing of homes, and some of the hidden gems you wouldn't find in a basic YouTube video or article. We also have great local insight as seasoned realtors to help find what community might fit best for you, maybe some of the schools that might fit best, and even share some of our hidden trailheads, some of our hidden camping spots that have taken us years to find out, to give you a little bit leg up when moving to Colorado. The last thing I would say why you'd want to also find a realtor is the fact that we can provide you with a professional network. No matter if you're moving 2 years out, 3 weeks out, or 4 years, it's great to meet a realtor to start the conversation. We can get you hooked up with local lenders that can get you great deals. We can hook you up with great builders. We can hook you up with doctors, dentists, and make sure that you have the full picture figured out before you ever step foot in Colorado. So in my opinion, if you are considering moving to Colorado, my first step, if I was to ever do it again, would be go and talk to a local realtor that is someone that you can get along with and get their ideas and have them be a good guidance tour for you as you start your process on moving to Colorado. So, advice number 2. How long should you stay in Colorado to really get an understanding of how great it is here? In my opinion, to get the best out of northern Colorado, I would suggest anywhere between 4 to 5 days. Same thing for Colorado Springs. Denver probably could use a day or two more depending on what you want to do activity-wise, but Colorado is just massive and we have so much to do. You'll never get it even in that 4 to 5 days, but that 4 to 5 days is going to give you the best opportunity to see everything you possibly can that's worthwhile to you. If it is going to see schools, if it's going hiking, if it is going out and seeing communities or going out to eat, it's going to give you that option. And unfortunately, for most people who are coming to visit Colorado, unless you're coming from a higher altitude place, typically that first day or two is going to be more of a relaxed day. You're going to feel a little tired, you're going to feel a little exhausted. Make sure you drink a lot of water on that side. But the altitude does really affect individuals. Just had some good friends out here from New Jersey. Took them up to Estes Park. Poor idea. They did not feel good that day, and that was literally the second day they were in. And so making sure you manage your time and manage your health at the same time is a big deal. If you're going to be doing a cross Colorado trip, which is going from Colorado Springs to the foothills of Denver to northern Colorado, I would definitely suggest 7 to 10 days. You're going to be spending a lot of time driving. You're going to have a lot of area to cover. And if you're going to be doing any hiking or going and seeing any other kind of neighborhoods, the time constraint gets sucked up quickly, especially if you have kids in the car or if you have such a limited time during the day because you want to see it during the daytime and you have plans to meet friends later in that evening. If you're going to do that continental drive across all of Colorado, just make sure you give yourself enough time and make sure you get to see Colorado when it's beautiful and potentially when it's not as beautiful when it's raining out on that side. It'll give you a good perspective of what we deal with on the day-to-day basis here in Colorado. My third advice I want to share with you when visiting Colorado is make sure to choose your accommodations wisely. No matter if you're checking out northern Colorado, southern Colorado, or western slopes, you want to make sure you're kind of staying in an area that is going to envelop you in the community and give you the best idea of the activities and amenities that are around when staying in those sections of Colorado. So, for example, northern Colorado, I would definitely obviously suggest Fort Collins, maybe doing an Airbnb or hotel in downtown Fort Collins. Same for Loveland, same for Boulder, Colorado. And the nice part with those three cities is they offer easy access, and it kind of gives you the hallmark experience of northern Colorado. You choose some of these other cities that are around that have hotels and Airbnbs, you might be maybe a little bit more disappointed if you don't stay in one of those three cities, because those are really our top cities here in northern Colorado. For southern Colorado, it's a little different because of the congestion there, so I've kind of pulled it a little bit closer to the Denver side versus the Colorado Springs side, because most people I work with are looking between Colorado Springs and Denver. So in my opinion, Parker, Colorado is a great location for putting down home base for a couple days on that side. Castle Rock is also another great one. And of course, Colorado Springs would be a great option as well. Colorado Springs, a little bit further out, a little bit harder to get to places, but it's still a nice place to experience what Southern Colorado truly has to offer. Now, if you're going to be heading up to the Western Slopes, it gets a little difficult, so that's why I wanted to share these. If I had any choice, going and staying in Golden, Colorado would be my choice if I was looking for a home on the Western Slopes. And then I would probably move my way up to Morrison, Colorado or Black Hawk, just to truly get the feel of what the Western Slopes feel like in Colorado. So those would be my suggestions for accommodations, and that would give you your best options to feel truly what those areas feel like when it comes to a community. So my last two pieces of advice is going to be get out and get active in Colorado when you're here on your trip. And number two is do not discount any city until you visit it. When you come out here to explore, make sure you're hitting up local eateries. Don't just be eating at the McDonald's. Don't be just going to the Costco. Take a little extra time, go downtown, go explore some of the great restaurants that are around each city. You also, I believe, should go out and at least check out one top-rated hiking trail or maybe local park on that side to give you an idea of what amenities outdoor-wise are around and available. My other big deal is at least have an idea of 3 neighborhoods that you might be interested in that city and go in and explore them and see how they compare to the area that you're living in now, depending on what state you're in. When moving from Kansas, neighborhoods felt a little bit different than they do in Colorado. And so it did make a big difference when I was looking and searching around what city I was looking for to kind of fit my comfort zone on that side. The last thing I would say is tailor your activities based on your specific location to grasp the community vibe. Each city is different. They all kind of look similar in my opinion, but they each have their own uniqueness to them. So make sure you're not missing out on any opportunities. Get onto Facebook groups to check out what's going on in the community. Check out a farmer's market. Check out concerts that go around. Maybe go up and check out Red Rocks while you're here because it's a great spot to go hang out. And make sure you're just taking advantage of what all Colorado has. So those are going to be all my tips and tricks from coming here to Colorado for the first time, and are some things that I wish I knew. So whether you're embarking on your next Colorado adventure or gearing up to plant your roots here, we've got your back through every step of the way. Dive into the journey of finding your dream Colorado home with us, your go-to guide for all things mountains, valleys, and vibrant communities. Don't hesitate to drop us a line for any questions or to let us be your next compass in navigating the path to your next Colorado haven. Wishing you the safe travels and an exploration filled with joy and discovery. Here's to your next chapter in the picturesque landscape of Colorado.